Hello, good morning everybody. This is Maheswarrao from BH Studies. Welcome back to BH Studies. Today we will learn one more new chapter, that is from 9th standard, CBSE Mathematics, Chapter 6, Lines and Angles in NCERT textbook. Today I will give the introduction. Don't all my dear friends and children and everybody who are watching, don't skip this video. If you watch from starting to ending, then only you can understand the clear concept. Then if you are satisfied after complete watching this video, if you are satisfied, please like, share and don't forget subscribe our channel for further notifications. Okay, let's start our class. Concept very important. It is very useful concept. If you understand the concept, then you can solve the problems. You can do your own. If you did not understand the concept, you don't know the concept, it is very difficult to solve that problems. If you can't understand geometries, it is very important. Geometry, if not understand the concept, you can't do the problems. Okay, be careful everybody, try to understand. So don't skip, and starting to ending, concentrate and listen carefully. Okay, start. See here, first of all, Chapter 6, Lines and Angles. Lines and Angles. First here see, already you learned in the previous class. See, here what is this? What is this? This is a point. What is that? That is a point. Points are always denoted by capital letters. Points are denoted by only capital letters. Suppose I took this point. This is the name of that point A. Point here see, point wherever you keep dot, that is a point. These are the points. Wherever you keep dot, that is a point. Point has no length, no breadth and no height. Point has no length, no breadth and no height. Okay, next here see, points always denoted by only capital letters. Now here see, this is point A. Another point here, you can take here B, the point B. That is a point B. Now these 2 points join these 2 points. This is called, what is this? This is a line segment. What is that? Line segment. This is a line segment, has how many endpoints? See, this is a line segment. Line segment has how many endpoints? E and D. End means E and D, not A and D. Understand? How many endpoints? Here, 2 endpoints. How many endpoints? 2 endpoints. This line segment, can you measure the length of the line segment? Can you measure? Yes, we can measure the length of the line segment. Suppose this AB, how many centimeters? Suppose 30 centimeters or 20 centimeters. Like that, we can measure the length of the line segment. We can measure. Okay. Next, here see, line segment. Line segment has 2 endpoints. We can measure the length of the line segment. That means it is a fixed length. Line segment has 2 endpoints, but line segment has how many points? Line segment has how many points means infinite points. See here, so many points are there inside. Understand? Be careful, this is very important. Line segment has two endpoints. We can measure the length of the line segment. It is a fixed length, but it has infinite points. It has infinite points. Next here see, this is the line segment. Next here see, what is this? This is here only one point. This is a point A. Point A. This is, you can take point B. Point B. Now this is line segment is denoted as, simply it can be written as line segment AB. It is denoted as line segment AB. Now this one AB. What is this? This is a ray. This is called what? Ray. What is this? This is a ray. Ray has how many endpoints here? How many endpoints? Only one endpoint. Only one endpoint. It extends infinitely in one direction. It extends infinitely in one direction. How to write this one? AB, ray AB like this. See here, which side endpoint? Here point A is the point here. B side in arrow mark is there. That means what is the meaning? Starting point we know, but ending point we don't know. That right? This is from here started like that. Best example is sun rays. Sun ray, from sun they started that ray that continuously it is coming. Infinite. So that's why ray has how many endpoints? Means one endpoint. Ray has how many endpoints? One endpoint. It extends infinitely one direction, and can you measure the length of the ray? No. Why? Because we know starting point, but we don't know ending point. That's why we cannot measure the length of the ray. Okay? This is the ray. Next, here see, what is this? This is suppose for example point A, this is B. This is a line. What is this? This is a line. Line has how many endpoints? Line has no endpoints. Line has how many endpoints? There is no endpoints in a line. Can you measure the length of the line? Can you measure the length of the line? No. Why? Because we don't know what is the starting, where it is started, where it is ending. We don't know. There is no starting and ending point. We can't measure the length of the line. This is how to write means this is AB. This is the line AB. Shortcut. Line AB. This one can be written as line AB. Line has no endpoints. But line has no endpoints. But it has infinite points. How many points are there in a line? Means infinite points. How many endpoints are there in a line? Means no endpoints. No endpoints. Next, ray has how many endpoints? Only one endpoint. How many points are there in a ray? Means that is also infinite points. That is also infinite points. Okay, don't confuse children. See here, these are the, now this is AB means what is it? This is the, from here to here, this is the line segment. Line segment is, this is a part of a line. See, AB is your line segment. Line segment, it is a part of a line. Line segment is a dash of a line, means that is a part of a line. Part of a line. See here, once again we will discuss. Line segment has two endpoints. Line segment has two endpoints. But line segment, it has infinite points. Line segment has two endpoints, but it has infinite points. We can measure the length of the line segment. We can measure the length of the line segment. It is a fixed length. Ray has how many endpoints? Only one endpoint. Can you measure the length of the ray? No. How many points are there in a ray means infinite points. Next, line has how many endpoints? No endpoints. Can you measure the length of the line? No, we can't measure the length of the line. Understand? Line segment is a part of a line. Line segment is a part of a line. Next, see here. Now these are the what is that line segment, ray and line. Okay, these are the basic points everybody should know. Then only it is easy. See next. What is here? See, this is what is this? This is the ray. What is this is? This is also ray. See, this is the O, this is the A. OA is a ray, OB is a ray. And also you can read, it can be OA is ray and also it can be read as OA is arm. ARM. OA is the arm and OB also one arm. OA is arm and OB is the one arm. Two different rays having the same initial point is known as angle. Two different rays having the same initial point is called a angle. Angles are measured in degrees. Angles are measured in degrees. Okay. Angles are measured in degrees. Always if you take in the anti-clockwise direction, then it is a positive. Clockwise direction means like this is the negative. Understand? So be careful. That is the angle. Angle means two different rays having the same initial point, that is called an angle. These two rays, where the two rays intersect, that is called this O is the vertex of the angle. OA and OB are the rays. Those are also called arms. Okay. This is the angle. Okay. Next, already you learned in the angle. Okay, now types of angles. Types of angles. We will discuss types of angles. Now, types of angles. Types of angles. See, what are the types of angles? Already you know in the previous class you learned. Now, again, we will discuss once. Okay. Types of angles. Say, what are the types of angles? First one is, you see, zero angle. First one is zero angle. Second one is acute angle. Acute angle. Third one, right angle. Right angle. Fourth one, obtuse angle. Obtuse angle. Fifth one is straight angle. Straight angle. Sixth one, reflex angle. Reflex angle. Last, complete angle. What is that? Complete angle. Complete angle. Now, that is here, see, reflex angle and complete angle. And last one is, seventh one is complete angle. Complete angle. See here, first what is the meaning of a zero angle? Zero angle means an angle measures exactly 0 degrees, that is called a zero angle. An angle measures exactly 0 degrees, that is called a zero angle. An angle measures exactly 0 degrees, that is called a zero angle. How to draw that picture? Suppose first this is initial ray, this is initial ray. Okay, terminal ray, initial ray, this is OA, and terminal ray, another ray, this is also one ray, this is here, this is the B suppose. This is A, this is B. First initial ray OA is initial ray, terminal ray did not move anywhere, here only did not move, that is called a zero angle. That is called a zero angle. That is the picture. Next, acute angle means an angle measures between 0 and 90. Between 0 and 90 degrees. That is called a acute angle. Between 0 and 90. Acute angle picture, how to draw the picture? This is like V shape. This is the acute angle. See here, initial ray, this is the terminal ray. Initial ray, this is initial ray. This is the terminal ray. Terminal ray, it moves from here to your anti-clockwise direction. Here, see, this angle is a right angle, like L shape. Okay, less than 90 degrees, more than 0 degrees, that is called a acute angle. Okay, this is the picture. See, below 90, that is acute angle, you remember. Now, right angle means what is the meaning? Exactly 90 degrees, that is called a right angle. What is the right angle picture? Now only told no, this is the right angle, that's all. This is the right angle, like L shape. Okay, identify that picture. Obtuse angle means, what is the meaning of obtuse angle? An angle measures between 90 and 180. Obtuse angle between 90 and 180 degrees. Between 90 and 180 degrees, that is called a obtuse angle. That is called obtuse angle. Obtuse angle, how to draw the picture? See, this is the initial ray. This is 90 degrees. So more than 90 means this is the 90. This is called a obtuse angle. This is the obtuse angle. Don't confuse. If the picture is like this, that is called obtuse angle. This is the zero angle. This is the acute angle. This is the right angle. This is the obtuse angle. Now straight angle means what is the meaning? Exactly 180 degrees. Exactly 180 degrees. That is called a straight angle. Exactly 180 degrees. What is that? Straight angle. Straight angle, how to draw the picture? See, this is the initial ray, and another ray is like that is moving, like again continuously will come like this. That angle is started here and continuously like that will come. This is the like semicircle. This is the straight angle. Straight angle means what is the meaning? An angle measures exactly 180 degrees. That is called a straight angle. Next, reflex angle. Reflex angle means what is the meaning? An angle measures between 180 and 360 degrees. That is called a reflex angle. Between 180 and 360. Between 180 and 360 degrees. That is called a reflex angle. How to draw reflex angle here? See, this is the initial ray. This is the terminal ray. This angle is moving from here to here, anti-clockwise direction. This symbol is very important. Why? Because otherwise, if you take like this, that is not a reflex angle. Less than 180 degrees will come. That is obtuse angle. Something will come like that. Okay. So this is angle different direction must and should. This is called a reflex angle. Reflex angle between 180 and 360 degrees. Between 180 and 360, that is called a reflex angle. See, complete angle. Complete angle means an angle measures exactly 360 degrees. Exactly 360. That is called a complete angle. That means, see, this is the initial ray. Terminal ray is started here. This angle started on one ray. This ray is moving like this, coming here, anti-clockwise is completely again the same position. This is called a complete angle. Complete angle means an angle measures exactly 360 degrees. Exactly 360 degrees. That is called a complete angle. Complete angle. Once again, see everybody. Once I will ask, everyone is say, see, types of angles. What are the types of angles? Types of angles: zero angle, acute angle, right angle, next up to right angle, obtuse angle, straight angle, reflex angle, complete angle. You tell the answers, everybody. I will ask. An angle measures exactly 0 degrees. Yes, zero angle. An angle measures exactly 90 degrees. Right angle. An angle measures exactly 180. Straight angle. An angle measures exactly 360 degrees. That is called a complete angle. An angle measures between 0 and 90, acute angle. An angle measures between 90 and 180, 90 and 180, obtuse angle. An angle measures between 180 and 360, reflex angle. Okay, understand? Okay, very good. So you follow like this angles. Symbols, observe the diagrams like this. This is the zero angle. Zero angle means did not move anywhere. Terminal ray did not move, same position only. Where it started, there only terminal ray. So acute angle means like this is L shape. Below 90 degrees, that is acute angle. Now right angle, observe first of all right angle. See, right angle like L shape. This is the below right side. Suppose initial ray this side is there means right side means so right side only. That is terminal ray is there means that is the acute angle. Opposite of this initial ray means that is the obtuse angle. Okay, full opposite means straight angle. Like that you can clearly identify. Don't confuse everyone. Okay, right? That is the obtuse angle means this is the picture. This is the straight angle, and this is the reflex angle. This is exactly 360 degrees. That is the complete angle. Okay. Now, okay. If necessary, you can note down. See now how this is. Now again some angles are there. What are the complete angles? This is the complementary angles, adjacent angles, linear plane. These are all very important to us again discuss. What are the complementary angles? Complementary angles. Complementary angles means here see the sum of any two angles. The sum of two angles whose measure is 90 degrees. 90 degrees. That is called complementary angles. Sum of the measures of any two angles. Sum of the measures of any two angles is 90 degrees. That is called complementary angle. Sum of the measures of any two angles is 90 degrees. C means here C 90 degrees. Complementary sum of the measures of any two angles. Before we discussed only one angle. One angle 90 degrees means that is a right angle. But here two angles sum is equal to 90 degrees. That is a complementary angle. Next here say supplementary angles. Supplementary angles means the sum of the measures of any two angles sum is 180 degrees. Two angles, sum is equal to how many degrees? 180 degrees. That is called supplementary angle. Sum of the measures of any two angles is 180 degrees. That is called a supplementary angles. Okay. Sum of the measures of two angles is 90 degrees. That is the complementary angle. Two angles sum 90 degrees. That is the supplementary angles. Here don't confuse. Everyone see children, everyone. Don't confuse here complementary and supplementary. Some members are getting confused. Here see complementary is just small letter first. Starting letter only. C means 90 degrees. Supplementary S is after C will come. S means 180. You remember easily without confuse. Understand? This is the complementary angles and the supplementary angles. Next here see adjacent angles. Adjacent angles. What is the meaning of adjacent angles? If two angles are adjacent, if two angles are adjacent, see, two angles are adjacent means so. Suppose for example you can take this is O, this is A, this is B. OA and OB are the two arms, are two rays, and you can take here OA and OB are the two rays, are two arms, and another arm here OC is the common arm. OC is the common arm. If two angles are adjacent, they must have common vertex and common arm. Common vertex and this common arm. Otherwise, middle arm. That common arm should be. That common arm should be in the middle of the remaining two arms. Remaining two arms. That is called a adjacent angles. Understand? See here what is the meaning? OA and OB are the two arms. Here OC the common arm. Otherwise OC is the between OA and OB. Okay. OA and common arm OC. That common arm is the between OA and OC. Therefore these two angles are adjacent. So how to see? This one, for example, you can take angle AOB, the angle AOC, and angle BOC. You can take the two angles, angle AOC and BOC. These two angles you can take. Whether the two angles are adjacent or not, you observe. See first here, any angle AOC, what are the angles? What are the rays? See, what are the rays here? OA arms. OA is one arm, OA, and OC is one ray. Simply we can say OA, OC are the arms of this angle AOC. Next BOC, what are the arms of angle BOC? You tell. See here OB, and OC are the two arms. Okay, na? In these two arms, what is the common arm? See here OC is common, OC and OC. In these two angles, OC is the common. That common arm should be is in middle or not, you observe. Where it is, OC is where it is. That OC arm. See here, OC is the common arm. Common arm is the between OA and OB. Yes or no? The common arm is in between OA and OC, OA and OB. Therefore, these two angles are adjacent. Otherwise, those angles are not adjacent. Those angles are not adjacent. If two angles are adjacent means they have common arm. The common arm is between the other two arms. Then only the two angles are adjacent. Otherwise, the two angles are not adjacent. Okay, clearly understand. Be careful, everybody. See here, once I will ask another example. You tell this. Suppose for example angle BOA or angle AOB, anything no problem. Angle AOB and angle AOB and angle AOC. I will take angle AOC. Angle AOB, this is the angle AOB. Angle AOC, this is the angle, this angle. These two angles are adjacent or not, you check. What are the angle AOB? What are the arms of angle AOB? What are the arms here? OA and OB. OA and OB are the arms of angle AOB. Okay. Next AOC and arms. What are the arms? OA and OC. Yes or no? Observe here. Now here in these two angles, what is the common arm? What is the common here? OA here is there. Here also is there. Yes or no? Here OA is the common. OA is the common. See, observe here. OA is the common arm. That common arm is between OB and OC or not check. Where is the OA? This is the OA. OA is between OB and OC. OB and OC is between. This OA is OA and OA is right between OB and OC? No. This is the OB here, this is the OB, this is the OC, that OA is the outside. That common arm OA is in between OB and OC, then only adjacent, otherwise these two angles are not adjacent. Therefore, these two angles are not adjacent. These two angles are not adjacent. Understand? Adjacent angles means two angles are adjacent. If two angles are adjacent, they should have common vertex and a common arm is between the remaining two arms, then only the two angles are adjacent. Otherwise, those angles are not adjacent. Clearly understand? Don't confuse all my dear friends and children who are watching. Okay, next. See, these are the types of angles and remaining. Now see, what is the linear pair? Linear pair. This is the most important. What is the meaning of a linear pair? Linear pair means adjacent angles whose sum is 180 degrees. That is called a linear pair. Adjacent angles whose sum is 180 degrees. Here see, adjacent angles whose sum is 180 degrees. That is called a linear pair. Linear pair. Suppose for example, you can take this is the initial ray. Okay. Another ray you can take here terminal ray. This is moving from this here to here anti-clockwise direction. This is how many degrees? This is the another ray. Suppose here A, this is the O, this is the B, this is the C. Now here see angle BOC, this is one angle. Angle AOC is the another angle. These two angles sum is equal to 180 degrees. Then only the two angles are adjacent linear pair. Otherwise, the two angles are not linear pair. Linear pair angles means what is the meaning here? Adjacent angle, these two are adjacent or not, first you have to check. Whether the two angles are adjacent means their sum is equal to 180 degrees or not, check. The adjacent angles, that angle should be adjacent and their sum is equal to 180 degrees. That is called a linear pair. Okay. Now observe here. Suppose you can understand clearly this is a straight angle. Straight angle means how many degrees? Straight angle how many degrees? Straight angle is 180 degrees. Straight angle how many degrees? Straight angle is 180 degrees. So now I am taking angle BOC. This angle. Angle AOC. Angle AOC. Okay na? Now angle BOC. See here what is the arms of the angle BOC? What are the arms of angle BOC? OB and OC. OB and OC. Here what are the arms of angle AOC? Here see OA and OC. Here what is the common arm? OC is the common arm. OC is between OB and OA or not? See, this is the OA, this is the OB. OC is between OA and OB. Therefore, these two angles are adjacent. And also, these two angles sum how many degrees? 180 degrees. Why? Because it is a straight line. So, sum of the measures of two angles is 180 degrees. Adjacent angles whose sum is 180 degrees, that is called a linear pair. Very, very important. Okay? Don't confuse. Say, this is the initial ray, this is the terminal ray. Here is one angle formed, here is one angle formed. These are all angles. Sum of this is straight line. This straight line, here many, not only two angles, more than two angles also formed here, but any angle, many angles also. This is straight line. Straight angle is equal to 180 degrees. These all angles sum is equal to 180 degrees. This is the most important. Linear pair concept is very, 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 very important. Here every problem we will use this one. Okay? This is the, remember everybody, all my dear children, see, this is the full introduction. Once or twice you watch it. One time watch, not understand. And 2 times, 3 times also you can watch. From starting to ending you can watch. Clearly you can understand. Concept is understand means problems are very easy. Okay. Next year is there some concept, theorems, everything. Now see, parallel lines means lines in a plane which do not intersect at anywhere. Lines in a plane which do not intersect at any point, that is called a parallel lines. See, you can take example, this is the one line, this is another line, this is the line L, this is the line M. Two different lines, these two lines never be intersect. The perpendicular distance between the two lines is the same in everywhere. That is called a parallel lines. Perpendicular distance means this is the perpendicular distance. Perpendicular distance between the two lines is the same in everywhere. Suppose for example, from Hyderabad to and Mumbai, trains here, what is the best example is railway track. From Hyderabad to Mumbai, railway track to observe. The perpendicular distance between the two lines is the same in everywhere. If the distance is not same means what will happen? I think you can understand. The train will collapse. Okay? Be careful. So therefore, the compulsory, the distance between the two parallel lines, perpendicular distance between the same in everywhere. And railway track also, perpendicular distance between same. That is called a parallel lines. Okay na? Parallel lines mean that is not only distance, perpendicular distance between the two lines is the same in everywhere. That is called a parallel lines. Okay, this is the short form we can write like this, parallel lines. Okay, right. Next, intersecting lines. What are the intersecting lines? Intersecting line. Intersecting lines means two different lines intersect at a point, that is called intersecting lines. Two different lines intersect at a point, that is called a intersecting lines. Okay na? Next, perpendicular lines. What is the meaning of a perpendicular lines? Perpendicular lines means two different perpendicular Angle between the two lines is 90 degrees. That is called a angle between the two lines. This is L. This is M line. Angle between the two lines, angle between the two angles is 90 degrees. That is called a perpendicular lines. Are you understand? Angle between the two lines is 90 degrees. That is called a perpendicular lines. Parallel lines means what is the meaning? Lines in a plane which do not intersect at any point, that is called a parallel lines. Intersecting lines means two lines intersect at one point, that is called intersecting lines. Perpendicular lines means angle between the two lines is 90 degrees, that is called a perpendicular lines. Are you okay? Next, now here see parallel lines, intersecting lines, perpendicular lines. And one more concept finally, it's very important. See, you can take here, see, observe here, this is L and M are two lines. L and M are two lines. This is a transversal. Transversal means what is the meaning? This is L, this is M. L and M are two lines. T is the transversal. Transversal means a line intersect at two or more lines at different points. That is called a transversal. Now here see, these are the two lines. L and M are two lines. This is the T. The T lines, line T is intersected point here and 2 points. Intersected at 2 points, 2 different points. That is called a transversal. More than 2 points also, okay. Okay, that is the transversal. Here in this transversal, in these two lines, 8 angles are formed. What are the angles? You know, here this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here also you can take here 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 angles are formed. Okay. Here see 4 angles, here 4 angles. Total 8 angles are formed. Observe carefully. Here see in this 8 angles. Okay. Here outside angles, exterior angles. What are the exterior angles? Here see. What are the exterior means? Outside of these two lines. Outside of these two lines. I will write here clearly. See, observe here exterior angles. EXT means short form EXT. Exterior angles. What are the exterior angles? Angle 1, angle 2, and angle 7, angle 8. These are the exterior angles. Next, what are the interior angles? You tell interior angles, you can understand. Between two lines, that is the interior angles. समझ में आएगा? ठीक है? Be careful, observe. See here. What are the interior angles? What are the interior angles? Here see. Or between the two lines, what are the angle 3, 4, 5, 6? Angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, and angle 6. These are the interior angles. Are you okay? Next. Here see, observe here. Next. Here exterior angles to interior angles you can understand. Now what are the corresponding angles? What are the alternate interior angles? What are the alternate exterior angles? Observe here. Now you can tell here corresponding angles. Corresponding angles means, observe here, transversal corresponding angles means only one side, either left side or right side. Okay. Corresponding angle means one is exterior angle, one is interior angle, but not adjacent angles. Those are the corresponding angles. Now here see, observe here. You can take angle 1. Angle 1, what are the adjacent? Adjacent means side by side angles are called adjacent. What is the adjacent angle of 1? Adjacent angle of 1 is 2. Yes? Yes, 1, 2 and 4. Not these two angles. but same side, only one side. Here one is the right side. Right side, what is the another interior angle? 5. Yes, understand? So angle 1 and angle 5. Are you okay? Angle 1 and angle 5. Next, angle 4 corresponding angle what? Angle 4, and this is interior means you can take exterior angle but not adjacent. Same side. So this is adjacent angle. Not adjacent angle means this is it. Okay, 8. Angle 8. Angle 4 and angle. What I told corresponding angle? Corresponding angle means one is interior angle, one is exterior angle. But same side, but not adjacent. Same side, but not adjacent angles. That's all. Clearly understand. Next, you tell what is that angle 2 and angle 2 corresponding angle what? Angle 6. Next, angle 3 corresponding angle what? Angle 3 and angle 7. Those are the corresponding angles. Next, alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles. What are the alternate interior angles? Interior angles observe. What are the interior angles? You know here 3, 4, 5, 6 are interior angles. Alternate means cross. Here see interior angles but should be alternate. These are corresponding same side. This is alternate interior. What are the alternate angles? Angle 3 and angle 5. And what are the next? Angle 4 and angle 6. This is the alternate interior angles. Next, alternate exterior angles. Exterior. What are the alternate exterior angles? Angle 1 and opposite. What is the outside angle? Angle 7. Next, angle 2 and exterior angle. What is that alternate? Cross. Angle 8. That should be outside. These are the alternate interior angles, alternate exterior angles, corresponding angles, interior angles, exterior angles. And observe here. Interior angles on the same side of the transversal. Interior angles on the same side. Same side. Otherwise, you can write here co-interior angles. Co-interior angles. Co-interior angles. What are the co-interior angles? Co-interior angle means same side. Okay. Two angles are only same side and two angles are interior angles. The two angles are interior but same side. What are the co-interior angles? See, angle 4 and angle 5. Angle 4 and angle 5. Co-interior angle sum is equal to angle 2, angle 4 and angle 5. Angle 4 and angle 5. Next one, angle 3 and angle 6. These are the co-interior angles. Next, co-exterior angles. What are the co-exterior angles? Hidden angle 1 and angle 8. And angle 2 and angle 7. These are the co-exterior angles. Once again, see everybody, very, very important. Now, exterior angles means so all outside angles are exterior angles. What are the exterior angles? 1, 2, 7, 8. Interior angle means inside angle 3, 4, 5, 6 are interior angles. 3, 4, 5, 6 are interior angles. Next here, corresponding angles means so angle 1 corresponding angle is 5. You tell, I will ask now. Angle 4 corresponding angle, angle 8. Angle 2 corresponding angle, angle 7. Sorry, angle 2 corresponding angle, angle 6. Angle 3 corresponding angle, angle 7. Next, alternate interior angles. Angle 3 alternate interior angle, angle 3 and angle 5. Angle 4 and angle 6 are alternate interior angles. Alternate exterior angles. What are the alternate exterior angles? Angle 1 and angle 7. Angle 2 and angle 8. That is the alternate exterior angles. Are you okay? Next, co-interior angles. What are the co-interior angles? See, angle 4 and 5. angle 3 and 6. Those are the co-interior angles. Co-exterior angles means what? Angle 1 and angle 8, angle 2 and angle 7 are co-exterior angles. Are you okay? Are you okay? But here see, the co-interior angles, co-exterior angles, these are all. But here, one condition is there. These are all. This suppose, for example, if L and M are two parallel lines, L and M are two parallel, sometimes will be given. If L and M are two parallel lines, if L and M are two lines are parallel lines, what will happen? If the two lines are parallel, then say, if the two lines are, suppose these two lines are parallel is given. Parallel means if the two lines are parallel, then corresponding angles are equal. That means angle 1 is equal to angle 5, angle 4 is equal to angle 8, angle 2 is equal to angle 6, angle 3 is equal to angle 7. If the two lines are parallel, and also if two lines are parallel means corresponding angles are equal, alternate interior angles are equal, alternate exterior angles are also equal. Understand? And that means alternate interior angle 3 is equal to angle 5, angle 4 is equal to angle 6. Alternate exterior angle 1 is equal to 7, angle 2 is equal to 8. These are all angles are equal. Then if the two lines are parallel, suppose next, co-interior angles and co-exterior angles. Two lines are parallel means these co-interior angles sum is equal to 180 degrees. That means angle 4 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degrees. And also angle 3 plus angle 6 is equal to 180 degrees. And also same like that, alternate co-exterior angle sum also 180 degrees. Angle 1 plus angle 8. That means 1 plus 8 is equal to 180. 2 plus 7 is equal to 180. When, if these are all possible, if the two lines are parallel, then only it is 180 degrees, otherwise no. Say once again, if two lines are parallel, their corresponding angles are equal, alternate interior angles are equal, alternate exterior angles are equal, and co-interior angle sum is equal to 180 degrees, co-exterior angle sum is also 180 degrees. When, if the two lines are parallel, if the two lines are not parallel, that is, whether it is equal or not equal, we cannot say perfectly. All my dear students, you remember all these points? Next, these are all the full introduction is given in this chapter. Order introduction maximum completed. Suppose anything is missing, we will discuss when we are teaching the problems. Then we will discuss. Okay, children and friends, everybody, I think it is very useful. The total introduction part is given very clearly. Suppose if you not understand, once or twice you listen. Total video once or twice you listen, then you can understand. If it is understand this concept, you can do any problems. Otherwise, very difficult. Geometry concept means try to geometry part means that is you must understand the concept. Then it is very easy. Otherwise, it is very difficult. Okay, friends. Okay, children. Everybody. Okay. If you like this video, please like it, share to your friends, everybody, every person, at least you can share 10 to 15 members to your friends. You can encourage me. If you encourage you push up like that, then I will get some encouragement. Then I will do so many videos again continuation. Okay, so you like that push up and like, share to your friends. But don't forget subscribe our channel. If you subscribe our channel, then you will get the notification. If I upload any video, then you will get the notification. You did not miss any lesson, any video. So that's why, first of all, subscribe. If you subscribe, you are nothing will loss. Okay, nothing will problem. You will get benefit only, no loss. Okay, so that's why everybody please subscribe, but don't forget like, share, and you must inform to all friends. Okay, don't forget subscribe our channel. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye.